Welcome to Consulting 101, where we'll walk you through mastering the management consulting interview process. Whether you're applying to top consulting firms or just starting your journey, understanding how to navigate the recruitment process is essential. In this guide, we'll cover everything from creating a strong CV and cover letter to acing the online assessment and interview stages. Let's get started. Your consulting CV is the first point of contact with recruiters, so it needs to make a great impression. It should comply with industry standards, meaning it should be clean, professional, and easy to scan. Make sure your CV is skill-oriented, showcasing your strengths in problem-solving, communication, and leadership. Focus on your achievements by quantifying results whenever possible. Consulting firms love to see measurable impact. Lastly, ensure your language is precise, concise, and appropriate for a professional setting. Your cover letter or motivation letter is equally important. Start with a strong introduction that explains who you are and why you're applying. In the body of the letter, tell a story that highlights your consulting skills. Focus on a specific experience where you demonstrated problem solving, leadership, or collaboration. Then, explain why you're a good fit for the consulting firm you're applying to, drawing on your research about their values and industry focus. Finally, wrap up with a concise and confident conclusion. Once your CV and cover letter pass the initial review, you'll likely face an online assessment. This assessment tests your cognitive abilities and problem-solving skills, which are critical in consulting. Common components include numerical reasoning, logical reasoning, and gamified tests that assess how well you think under pressure. You'll also encounter verbal reasoning and situational judgment tests, where you'll evaluate scenarios and choose the best response. Some firms also include personality questionnaires and video interviews, so be prepared to showcase your communication skills on camera. Now, let's take a closer look at the interview stage. Consulting interviews are typically divided into two key components: the fit interview and the case interview. Both are equally important, so it's crucial to prepare for both. The fit interview focuses on your personal story, communication skills, and motivations for pursuing consulting. The case interview, on the other hand, tests your ability to solve business problems in real time using structured thinking and analytical skills. The typical structure of a consulting interview starts with a brief 5-minute introduction, followed by a 10 to 15-minute fit interview. After that, you'll move into a 20 to 30-minute case interview, where you'll solve a business problem. The interview wraps up with a 5-minute Q&A session, where you can ask questions about the firm or the role. The fit interview is an opportunity for the firm to learn more about your professional experiences and assess how you communicate. They'll be evaluating your storytelling abilities, how you present your experiences, and how you would interact with a client. Remember, the fit interview is just as important as the case interview, so put in the same level of preparation. During the fit interview, you'll face motivational questions like, "Why you?" which asks why the firm should hire you. "Why consulting?" focuses on your reasons for choosing this career path, and "Why firm X?" assesses how much you know about the specific firm and why you want to work there. These are critical questions, so be prepared with strong, well-researched answers. Behavioral questions are designed to understand how you've handled specific situations in the past. Questions like, "Tell me about a time when you dealt with an ambiguous situation," or "Tell me about a time you worked with people who approached things differently," are common. Use the STAR framework, situation, task, action, and result, to structure your answers and ensure you're communicating a clear and compelling story. The STAR framework is a powerful tool for answering behavioral questions. Start by briefly describing the situation. Give the interviewer context. Then, explain the task you needed to accomplish, followed by the specific actions you took. Finally, wrap up with the results, ideally showing measurable success or positive outcomes. This framework helps keep your answers clear, concise, and impactful. A typical case interview follows a clear structure. You'll spend the first 2 minutes understanding the situation, followed by 2 minutes structuring your approach. Then you'll spend about 20 minutes analyzing the problem and gathering insights. Finally, you'll have 1 minute to synthesize your findings and present a clear recommendation. The case interview is all about problem solving. You'll be presented with a business challenge, and the interviewer will assess your analytical skills and ability to structure your approach. They want to see how you break down complex problems and identify solutions. One popular framework for approaching case interviews is MECE, mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. This means breaking down the problem into distinct categories that don't overlap, ensuring that all possible areas are covered. Using a structured approach like MECE helps demonstrate that you've thoroughly considered all options. During the analysis phase of the case interview, ask probing questions to test your hypotheses. Follow the interviewer's directions carefully and adjust your approach as new information arises. Conduct any quantitative analysis aloud, so the interviewer can follow your thought process. Make sure to connect your insights to the bigger picture, showing how your analysis leads to a logical conclusion. In the synthesis phase, start by stating your recommendation upfront, in 1 or 2 sentences. Follow this with 2 to 4 supporting points that back up your conclusion. Finally, flag any potential risks and suggest next steps the client could take. This helps demonstrate your strategic thinking and ability to see beyond the immediate solution. Now it's time for a quiz. Our client is thinking about buying a piece of land in Wonderland for $3 million to build a theme park, and has asked us to determine whether this is a good idea. How would you approach this? Take a paper and pen and write down your structure. To succeed in the consulting interview process, it's essential to start preparing as soon as possible. Break your preparation into small milestones, practice case interviews, refine your fit answers, and familiarize yourself with the assessment tests. Most importantly, execute everything with high quality. Preparation is key, and with the right strategy, you can land the consulting role you're aiming for. That's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. Please do not hesitate to give this video a like, and more contents on how to break into consulting will be coming